All right, everyone. Welcome. My name is Strider656. This is the second attempt at doing this. I think I've worked out the issues with my computer. Hopefully, we're good. It looks like Snuff left too. Maybe this game is a mess. Everything okay? Okay, so Combat Wombat's playing Dracula. Snuffaluffagus is playing Hunters. Snuffaluffagus is part of the Cagliari's Chimera special, and Combat Wombat is part of plotting to punch the teams. Um, some things to know about today is that that Cagliari's Cabanera Special is currently in second with a very high IDS in the tournament. Hopefully, there's not flickering going on my YouTube channel. It's been being a glitch fest, like I said. I'm gonna watch on YouTube. Hopefully, if anyone wants to join me in commentary, let me know, and I'll let you in. And you can commentate with me. Okay. Well, looks like we both had crises, so it's okay. Let's check to see what I missed so far. When Dracula moves, we'll take a look. All right, it's not doing the Spain start. It's something I would look at if I had Mina there. I would consider going around, but I'm not playing the game. Let's see. Discarded 4 Drac events so far. Well, there's nothing really showing there. Let's see what Mina has for an event. Must be nice to get newspaper reports day 1. Nice. Combat Wombat had a great showing against Pizza Wizard in the pre-tournament. And we're playing them, I think, this week coming up. So that's going to be exciting. I'm realizing the audio of my desktop's not working, so let me turn that on so you can hear it. On my OBS. Okay, I don't know why it's not doing anything. Yeah, I don't know. Let's turn the volume up on my computer itself. All right, let's turn up some audio settings. This is the content you came to see, right? Well, you'll hear it in my my microphone, if anything. All right. So let's look at the current standings while we're waiting from this first week. Thanks to Terminator. If you want to commentate with me, let me know. I'll open a. I'll go on Discord in one of those voice channels. You can join me. We can watch this together. But you'll have to come in the actual game to watch that. Newspaper day is coming up soon. It's today. Let's see how lucky he is. Oh, he's going for a vampire mature first. Going for the quick 7 points. I don't know if Combat Wombat is a dark color. All right, anyway, while we're waiting, I'm going to check out the standings of the of this tournament to see who's in what for places. And see what this match actually means for everybody. Okay. The Cagliari Cabanera Special is 7-4. If they win, they will go into second over the greatest player in the history of human existence in the entire galaxy and his humble sidekick. If they lose, they might go to third because that you have the garlic farmers as well. That game is very important. They're also 7-4, so it's a very high competition for second right now. If Snuff wins, he guarantees that he will be in first or second. Sorry, I'm in first. with Pizza Wizard. If he did play evil, let's see if he can get a newspaper report. He doesn't value it. Okay. We'll find out in 2 days what that is. Thanks for being here, Determinator. I think the only viewers are me and you. I'm literally watching my phone as well. But this first week is boredom. It's boredom central. He did move Mina out to Paris. I just noticed that. I must have missed it while I was busy trying to figure out what's going on. He did that because the evil presence was drawn, so he wants to get her away from there. Although now he could easily just sneak into Spain. Combat Wombat, I don't know his starts. He does different things. He's a Dracula specialist. So we'll see how he does. Like I said, he beat Pizza Wizard in our first game. Andre said, if you want to jump in on a commentary, I'm looking for a co-com. And that's fine if you don't want to. Andre is Snuff's partner. Because if you come in, you can be pro Snuff, and I'll be against Snuff, which would be fun. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got for an event. Let's see what he's discarding. Snuff is a good hunter player too, so. I'm trying to see the discard pile. You got rid of a planned ambush. That's a good card. He must be stacked. Ooh, Aggie. Yeah, definitely ally that. Agree 1000%. Now Drac can't just be hunting people. One Holy Bolus is gone out of 3. That's good to see. If you're a Drac. Local rumors. Not in. Okay, he's not doing a UK start. So I would leave the UK if you're able to. And the Veiled Suit. There's a Fog. That's going. He's got a Hoax. Aristocratic Vamp. Desecrated Soil. Saboteur. Hoax. There's the Fog. Should have got rid of the Saboteur. You should have a house rule where you're required to not discard the Fog. Okay, we're going to find out tomorrow where he's starting, and we're going to watch the action begin. Yeah, behind the Fog strikes again. Hey, Pizza Wizard, if you want to come in on commentary, come on in. You're going to be a team commentator squad. The Team Helms Deep dish. I'll go on the voice channel. If people join, they can join. I'm going to go in. I'm going to quickly, because I know we're going to find newspaper reports up soon. I'm going to quickly open the Discord. I'm going to quickly go into the... hopefully it doesn't mess up my stream and break it. Alright, I'm going to go into the voice channels and... I'm going to go on voice channel 5, or actually voice channel 4. I'm in there if anyone wants to join. Do a little sound. There we go. Alright, newspaper time. Alright, well, I can always do some soundboard stuff. Pizza Wizard's rooting for Combat Wombat. I'm supposed to be neutral, but I'm also in the competition, so it's going to be hard for me to be neutral. But my person's not playing. Yeah, the danger of the first encounter rumor, though, is that newspaper reports. It might be a hide attached to it. If there's not, it's going to be taken care of. Athens. It'll be hard to reach unless you have like a chartered care sense of emergency. If you have sense of emergency, you could move down to 59 right now, and then you could trade it over to him, and then you could go next to 3. I would consider giving him a dogs so they can get rid of the saboteur if it's a saboteur, or a forewarned and not deal with it. So you know the trail. I've done the start. You've done the start, Pizza Wizard, Athens. Any thoughts on Athens as a start from people here? Determinus says it's always Athens. Great. I wonder if he's debating a renewed vigor or speedy telegraph. Speedy telegraph would work in order for Van Helsing to trade first to get what he needs over to the hunters who need it. You can't reach it unless you 2, 3, 4. He needs sense of emergency to get there. Otherwise, that thing's maturing. Or he'll let the 7 points go and go for Drax's head. That's also an option. A lot of thinking going on, but it is a tournament game. I know me, when I play, I get super frustrated when people take their time. I like to go fast. I get very angry. Like people that take five years to move. Pizza Wizard is wondering if the Wombat is rushing for the west, or has circled back into the east, or potentially never left the east at all. We'll find out. It looks like he's letting it go. Or is he going to take care of it tomorrow? Or is Mina going to go? Hired scouts? Now you got to check 50 or 49 to see what the direction he went. Or do you go 49, 59? Is it again? Check Zagreb and Sofia. So he went 55, 49, and then he went 6, or he went 53. It's either in 6 or 53 right now. So scanning isn't going to do anything for you. 55, 49, and then 6 or 53. Maybe he has a yeah, I mentioned that too. That early Sister Agatha is good for the hunters. Yeah, those are good checks by Snuff. So grabs the furthest he could go. Maybe Sophia next. What he's getting from oh, he's doing the superhero start, that's right. Yeah, you could 59. You could play Renewed Vigor 59 Sense Emergency to 3 and take care of this. And you could have the 100 clear in the trail. Doing 55, 49. We know that. Or you could just like, let it go. What would you guys do in the chat? Would you let this go? Or would you... I mean, it's going to be hard to get it unless you burn a Renewed Vigor. See if there's a trade today. Seward's getting something. I don't think people do the double vampire a lot. We have 2 vampires at your starting location. And let's get the tickets in order. Got a good luck showing. Let's see what's discarded from the events. 1 stake, so we know we've got 2 left. 2, 3. All pistols are gone. 3 of the 4 dogs are gone. All the holy bullets are gone. So he's got to have heavenly hosts. Both holy circles are gone. Dracula's wolf forming. Maybe he's in Munich right now. Would you do a Munich check here? And just say forget Athens and see if you can get a 3-on-1. Because Munich could make it if you have a never mind, renewed vigor not happening. But if she has a sense of emergency, she can make it to Munich. Oh, he's letting it go. Maybe his events are horrible. Maybe he's having horrible luck with events. That's all I can think of. There's the 4th dogs. Leno couldn't be 59. Ooh, I don't like burning excellent weather like that. I like just moving gradually. I know it's nice to do the motorboat over. Oh, another stake's gone. And what event is it? Do we not know? Well, it's not an immediate event, or we'd see it. Is good luck going? Let's see what he has. Is that a chartered carriage? I can't see it. Oh my god. What is it? Surprising return. Okay, but he doesn't have an ally to blow on that. Oh, we got rid of hypnosis too. And 1 sense of emergency is gone. And a planned ambush. Some top cards there, I think, are gone. How do I feel about superhero start? I like it. As Drac, when I see the superhero start, I'd consider Spain. I'm surprised he started east because you got 2 superpowered hunters on the right. Okay, it is a reckless. You're getting 7, but you're not worried about getting you're not getting additional stuff out of it. Additional like fang points. All right, so you gotta check 38. All right, check 38 today. You know the wolf form, this location here is either 53 or 6. How do I know that? Because I said that the most this video so far. Let's see if we're horse ready. Does he have his horses in order? Is the horse the last thing to draw? We can infer what he has for weapons, though. Mina has a knife. So they each have a stake on them. Well, it's too late now. Now I can't tell anymore. Wrong person to have vocal rumors on. Alright, he's got horses. Alright. I think you check 6 here. I don't know what he's going there for. I'm so confused by that. Because you know he was in 53 or 6. You gotta see where the wolf form is from first. That's my thoughts on that. I don't agree with it. But I'm a judge, I'm a critic. And I'm hard on myself. If anyone wants to join me, I'm in voice channel, one of the voice channels in the Fury of Dracula Discord. I see you're here, Gyro. All right, going to Marseille. He can't be there yet. He's probably in 60. Doing a scan. Makes sense. He can't be there yet though. If you Wolfram, let's say Wolfram for 53, went to Munich. He's either in 60, 50. He could be in Strasbourg. No, he can't. Munich. He's either in 60, 37, 57, 41. He couldn't have Wolframed here. He could still be in the East, which would make me look really dumb as I criticize the steward going over here. Choosing not to. Oh, Gyro, you coming in?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, all right.
Hey, viewers.
All right, I'm gonna put headphones on. I think, otherwise it's gonna sound messed up. Hold on. All right, getting my headphones on. Otherwise, they're just gonna hear your voice echo 4 times. All right, let's. Yep. All right. Let's just make sure you're being picked up. Default. Is that gonna work? Oh, what's going on with this thing? It's all good. I'll make it work. Otherwise, I'll sound insane. I think Dracula is currently in is next to Munich. Yep. I think went to 44. Let's see. I don't know why it's not showing. Let's just see if people can hear you on the stream. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. I can hear him. But it's not like I'm going nuts. I mean, I can hear you fine. Yeah, my OBS is a nightmare. My OBS is a nightmare. It's on Discord. I have to do 2 starts for this video. Just keep watching the game. I'll try to fix it. Stewart just checked Salonika. It looks like. I think he's committing too heavy to the east right now. He's got to check. He has to check the pre-Wolfform location before he does this. That's my thoughts.
To agree that you don't really want to have to check every single one of those faces.
Okay, let's try this instead. Okay.
This could be a good psychic bond.
Can you talk again?
Yeah. Can you hear me, everybody?
Maybe. I tried putting you through my my own microphone. It's probably screwed up. All right, this is going to turn into. Let me do this instead.
Do you have a source in your OBS?
Yeah, I mean, I have desktop audio. It's playing out of the speakers right now of my.
Okay.
It's muted. Okay, well.
You will want to advance the game though.
Oh yeah. I got to advance the game. Good call. I'll get to that.
Go to your settings and click automatically console dialog.
Yep, I'll keep playing the game. Let's see what Van Helsing finds. The Wolfform wasn't Munich. Okay, that's huge.
It's like bond, right? One would think. Not
Okay, so he's in the east. He's in the east. Has to be. And he dark called. See what he gets for events. And he gets not Emmanuel. I'm gonna keep working on Gyro. Maybe I'll add a source. Source up audio active. You lie. There we go. Got it.
excellent.
Okay, it definitely
Can you
has to be
hear me,
working now.
ladies and gents?
All right. Well, there's a delay in the YouTube, so
Of
Determinator
course,
let us
of
know.
course.
It has to be working. So I'm gonna go back to the game and advance it. Although it
We've
looks
got
like
the
stuff
rumor
is.
token creeping along the trail here. They're gonna have to get on top of that soon.
Yeah, that could be GG. So that means that I think it's Galatz then.
Hmm.
I think because if you look at 6 or 53, which we know is the encounter before the wolf, we know that because of the hired scouts. He checked Zagreb and he checked Sophia, and they were both They were both misses. So it had to be 55, 49, then 6 and 4, 53.
I mean, that'd be a clever little wolf form. You go to Galatz and put it down there. Hope that since it's like kind of in the corner there, they just kind of miss it somehow.
Yeah, you gotta. I think you gotta imagine if this is a hoax that's in 53 and 6 and it's not taken care of.
Yeah, I mean, a card could steal the deal. You get that Darkness
Yeah.
Returns on Unearthly Swiftness.
Unearthly Swiftness, that would do it.
Close out the game with that.
Hired scouts.
Okay,
This is huge.
useful.
This is
Let's
huge.
see what he's been able to figure out.
22 and 10. What do you think he's going to search?
Sophia and Constantha.
Okay, well, he's not there yet.
I mean, he could.
That means he's probably in 6 right now. Okay.
You got to Bucharest. Okay.
So
he's not in Varna or Constanta or Bucharest.
So 22, let's say 22 is the wolf form. Let's say he hid in 22. He's currently in Klausenberg.
Yeah, hid in 22, moved to Klausenberg, or moved to Klausenberg and then hid.
Yep.
Interesting, if true. That's.
Well,
I mean, it makes sense. Like you're putting Dracula closer to the hunters with your move, but you're putting the vampire behind you, right? You're putting the vampire at 22 and then starting to slink away from it.
Yeah, this is dangerous now for Drac here, because even though he's at 7, now he's surrounded.
Yeah, but he's gonna put them in an awkward spot because if they decide they want to commit to fighting him, they have to make it count. Otherwise, that vampire could mature, and that's it.
Ooh, not 53, so he is in Klausenberg. So he could play a consecrated ground here to trap him.
Is it possible he wolfed to... No, I was gonna say he could have wolfed to 11, hit in 11, and now he's in Zagreb? And he dark called in Zagreb?
Yeah, could he have wolf formed to Athens? Hidden Athens again? No, he can't wolf form to Athens from 6.
Well, he could have wolf formed to Valona.
6. Valona,
I'm not sure when Valona fell off the trail, though.
Could be Valona. That would
Depending
be.
on when it fell off the trail, yeah, he could have gone 49, then to Athens, or then to Valona.
Did Seward ever land on Valona? Or was he in
No.
49?
No, he went from 50 to 46.
Alright, we don't know that track event either.
This is quite the puzzle.
Now he's going to 6. Or he's going to C.
I mean, if he feeds right now, then I think that's going to give away
Athens.
where he is. Yeah, that's going to signify Athens, like, for sure. Unless that's exactly what he wants them to think, you know? He's really in Klausenberg, or he's in Zagreb, right? And he feeds, and then they all play renewed vigor and try to get to Athens.
Just doing math here. Galatz. Klausenberg. 6. You're in Sarajevo if you didn't hide it all. And now he goes to Valona here. It's almost safer for Drek if he hasn't hidden yet. Otherwise, he might have a 4v1 here in Belgrade. But don't forget that rumor token is GG.
Yeah, they might not have the luxury of just checking Belgrade to try to get in a big fight with him.
You have to survive 3 rounds, and then the escape is missed.
Well, let's think. You got to move Godalming first. So where do you check with Godalming? Do you check Zagreb? Do you take a horse and check Klausenberg?
I think you take a chartered carriage if you have it and check 6.
If you have it.
If.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, because if you do find him there, then you got a 3-on-1 minimum.
And Aggie's...
Potentially the 4-on-1.
Yeah, Aggie's in play too. Yep.
And you could even get the 4-on-1 going, and that'd be devastating.
Right, it doesn't matter what the score is. It doesn't matter how close that rumor is to maturing. It just takes one combat with Drac. He does have a planned ambush in the discard pile. He does have a Drac event still. I think this is when you play Unearthly Swiftness if you have it.
And I mean, even if you're trying to be extra safe, I mean, even a 4-on-1 can go wrong for the Hunters. I mean, I know it sounds crazy because 4-on-1 is typically GG, but I mean, they all start throwing their Heavenly Host, you land a Fang on one of them, you take somebody out of the fight, you strengthen Knife, and then in round 3 you escape.
Good to know,
like,
too,
it can be done, is my point.
Good Luck is in the discard pile, just noticed. That means that Roadblock can't be stopped. Neither can False Tip or anything. So, he discarded Good Luck, which he had. I think Good Luck is powerful in the Duos and Dark Halls tournament. Yeah,
it's sort of slightly buffed. It's like the card is functioning the way it was meant to when they designed it, kind of.
Yep.
Because I mean, we've seen a bit more Dracula's Brides this tournament. We've seen more Roadblocks coming out more frequently.
Hidden Schemes.
I don't know that I've seen many False Tips, even though I think that's a fun card.
Wild Horses has been a big highlight too.
Yeah, but if only Good Luck could actually do something about that.
Sorry, pulling for anyone, Gyro? You're not in the tournament, so you don't really have a horse in the race.
Like a nice underdog. I wouldn't mind seeing Combat Wombat pull this off. I only say he's the underdog because Snuff's got such a proven track record at this point for being a really tough hunter player.
Yep. I'm pulling for Combat Wombat because their team is lower on the table, and Snuff and his opponent needs some people.
Really taking his time with this one. Maybe he is in 28. Or maybe it's all a bluff. You know, I'm gonna sit here and pretend like I really need to think about this next move. Feeds in Athens on top of Fog.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, we don't know the discard pile. We don't know if he has his Fogs yet. He does Dark Cult, so he's got all the options here.
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't mind if maybe Good Luck could, I don't know, maybe remove a Storm token from the board, maybe cancel a Wild Horses.
Yeah, I think Wild Horses is overpowered now with the new rule that it affects fast horses too.
I think for the card that you're getting, it seems a little too good compared to Dracula's other cards. Oh, he goes to the castle! He's going to the castle! I love it. Yeah, I mean, come on. It's Wild Horses. It's not supposed to be... I don't think, anyway, that it's supposed to be one of Dracula's best cards, but it kind of is. It's kind of like one of the better ones now.
I wonder what that track event is.
I feel like a false tip should probably be better.
You gotta play Renewed Vigor here. What did I say? Who said it was a hide and Galettes?
You nailed it. You got it right. So that means he wolfed from 6. So now you have to send somebody to deal with 6. You have to send Dr. Seward to deal with Galatz. The good news is, I mean, even if that's a delaying card on top of the hide, as long as it isn't bats, you should be able to take care of it. If it is a bats, you have to forewarn it, or maybe you send Mina in to deal with it after the fact.
Yeah, Drac is checkmating himself. This is a new player mistake.
Well, he can misdirect Klausenberg. He could also. He could technically feed. On the next turn, and then after that he could wolf out. But yeah, I mean, the other option would be misdirect Klausenberg and move there. But it's a tough spot to be in as Drac here. I'm not sure necessarily about the castle move, but at the same time, if you just move to 6, that's kind of obvious too.
Does someone have to check 6 here to take care of this encounter? I think so.
He couldn't move to 6. That makes sense why he had to think about everything for so long. He didn't have the option to move to 6.
But he could have moved.
Wanted to misdirect it.
He could have moved to 11, but then they would know. Especially once the newspaper went out, then it would be like definitely
right
3 or
at
4
that
on
point.
1.
At that point, the jig would be kind of up.
Once the newspaper came out, yeah.
I know what you mean, Urukavania. Like, the entire game will be one way, and then you flip over a single card, and all of a sudden the whole game flips over with it. The power of information. That's what it's all about. Snuff having himself a bit of a think. Who's gonna go to 6? Just send Mina to 6, right?
Yeah, it makes the most sense. Send Seward to 22 to take care of it.
You send Mina to 6. You send Godalming to, like, Klausenberg or 53 or something like that. You start boxing Drac in.
Okay, Speedy Telegraph.
Oh, here it is. Renewed Vigor time, too. There it is. Okay.
We're going to try going for it.
That's not a bad call, really. I mean, even if you don't use this to kill Dracula, the Renewed Vigor might prove useful in tackling all these encounters in an efficient way. Okay, now what?
Is he going to go for Drac?
How is he going to use the Speedy Telegraph to his advantage?
To trade something from Van Helsing?
Trade off a Forewarned or something like that. Okay, Van Helsing's going to supply.
But now he's supplying the Drac event out of there.
Yeah.
That's got to hurt to see another red event underneath, but maybe he's got what he needs. We know Snuff was supplying all day for like a week and a half to get the 7 points. He has supplied a lot of the deck. He's at 40 events left. Alright, let's see who's going next. Who do you think? Mina's going.
Looks like Mina. I mean, the
good
castle? Thing about the castle, I mean, for all I know, it actually might have been really clever because he can't be CG'd.
Fuck.
You can't CG Klausenberg and Galatz in the castle, so for all we know, if he had moved, he'd have just gotten CG'd and it'd be all over.
Search.
He's fogging the castle. Okay, all right.
Safe. He's safe, but she can't do a second action.
He'll get a little private time with old Mina Harker too. If he so chooses, I think you go for it. I mean, you're at full health.
And if you kill her, okay, Van Helsing is gonna take care of 6.
If you kill her, you go up to 10 points.
1, 2, 3. He goes to 6, I think. 1, 2. He can also go right to Galatz. 1, 2. He's going to Galatz.
Oh, he did take the chartered carriage all the way there. Okay. He probably has the stake.
What do you think Shrek has for an event? We don't know. Saboteur.
Good question. Saboteur. Gonna delay him. That's a good call. It's not going to seal the deal, but keep him delayed as long as you can. Makes good sense. I like the Saboteur on top of the rumored vampire. That's good stuff.
He's going to take care of 6, I think.
Maybe it's aristocratic and Van Helsing will become delayed a second time. Which is, you know, that's
Where's he
gonna buy
going?
you some time to get
What
out
is he
of the
doing?
castle. He's going to 6.
Yeah, but he went the... Okay. That's fair.
Took the scenic route. Okay, Belgrade.
Does he check 28?
I mean, yeah, why not? You can't get to the castle, so you might as well just
the
knock
trail.
off another encounter. Yeah, kill the whole trail now while you've got the chance.
Okay, supplies
But
first.
yeah, I think as Drac here, you definitely take the fight with Mina. You go for the kill, you go up to 10 points if you get it. Then you just, yeah, I don't know what you do after that, but you lay down vampires like crazy.
Yep, and this combat is only going to take... Okay, let's see.
You could even escape as a bat here.
Yep, and then he can go
You
back to the
definitely
castle
take-
later if you need to.
Yeah, you take the fight. Oh, I didn't even think about that. It would clear the castle off the trail and you could go right back to the castle.
Yep.
Imagine if Dracula was at like 5 hit points, he escapes from the castle as a bat, and then that night he gets to make his move and he goes back to the...
That's right, you could do that. You bat back in.
You wouldn't get to put an encounter down, sadly.
Alright, I think the goal... we know Mina has a knife. We saw that earlier. Is she showing horse
Don't
right
let
now?
her escape. You can't let her escape. This is the problem. She's gonna escape. Oh, she's dodging. Oh, okay. Risky, but I can dig it. I'm not sure if I approve of the dodge there because you could get mesmerized so easily.
Yeah.
But it worked out for him.
Because now you gotta worry about that knife.
Dodge is one of those things that you just kind of have to go with your gut on when to play it.
Do you play a Fang here?
Now I bet she goes for the escape. No, don't Fang. You're full health and...
Go for the Mez here?
Yeah, you mesmerize.
If you have it. I played a game recently where I had nothing for events. It was awful. Or
Yeah,
or
I mean, he might
combat.
have just drawn all plottings and escapes for all we know. I don't know about the
That's
strength
not good.
there. Yeah, his hand may have been dictated by whatever he had, but you didn't get anything out of it, unfortunately. No
Man.
damage, no escape as a bat, no
Imagine,
kill.
imagine if he has either... Oh, it is a hoax. That's what I thought it might be.
That's the thing about Dracula drawing a quote-unquote bad hand, is that would you consider 2 strengths to be a bad hand? No, not usually. But in that context, for all we know, he had double strength, claws, and escape as bad. You know, and escape as missed, right?
Yep, unearthly swiftness.
My point is that Dracula's cards are useful in different contexts, so normally you would love to see a hand with 2 strengths in it, but not if the hunter's trying to escape. All of a sudden that's like one of your worst cards now.
Come on, unearthly swiftness. I'm rooting for combat Wombat. Sorry, Snuff. I think Snuff has this in the bag, but let's see. Okay,
It's misdirecting Klausenberg.
unearthly swiftness. We don't know his event, so we know it's not enraged.
Well, I mean, you got some stuff going for you here. Godalming's been delayed by the hoax. And Van Helsing isn't delayed, but he's gonna have to deal with
Wait.
Galat.
It's the turn's not over yet.
Oh.
Unearthly swiftness. Unearthly swiftness. Because you can't place a
Win it.
rumor.
I mean, Unearthly Swiftness would win it. Combined with that Saboteur on the hide card. If it wasn't for that Saboteur, the whole trail would be cleared.
Yep.
So
but-
that was a really clutch Saboteur.
We'll see. He's gonna use a special icon.
Nocturnal Visit.
Well, that'll make it so that if
Van Helsing day searches the vampire, it'll be a night fight. That's about all you're gonna get out of that.
yeah, so he's gonna go right in. He's gonna go right. Well, unless he's on a vampire himself. That infers when he's on a new vampire.
That too, he could be standing on top of a newer reckless vampire. Mina steps onto him. Well, have fun with this night fight.
During the day.
Double
Yep.
the chances to claw her down or get the mesmerized fang combo for the bite token and kill her.
Well, he's not going for it. I think he has consecrated ground. Then he can play that and trap him.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, like he's just gonna kill this vampire in Galatz and then play CG and try to end it.
Trade. What if it's whatever that is? Maybe Mina has a dog. What if that trade was? Heroic leap? Doesn't matter. If it's a new vampire, it's over.
Strider, you know what I always wanted to see?
What?
Is Dracula matures a fog, right? And then he chooses as his city to fog the city that has Mina Harker on it, right?
Yeah.
And then he plays Nocturnal Visit and walks onto that city without putting an encounter card down. So he reveals himself, but now he's got Nocturnal Visit active in a city with 2 fog tokens and Mina Harker.
She's going
I would
with.
love to see somebody pull off that combo.
What's she doing there?
Maybe trading?
Maybe she has 2 heavenly hosts,
Mm.
or maybe he has one. He's trying to trade one off of her, so they could get a full CG here. That vampire has to be cleared though by Van Helsing. That's not an option.
Yeah, I mean he's got the stake.
There's CG. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. His non-rushing style of play here, like he wasn't panicked at all, kind of really implied that he had the CG. Now what? You put one on 53. Yeah.
He's got all of them.
And now you kill the
Give
vampire.
a stake.
He just threw out a stake with Dr. Stewart. Surely Van Helsing has the stake. Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
Well played. Well played. The dead aristocratic. Van Helsing's delayed.
It's gonna clear the trail though. He has well, he has to feed in place.
No, he's gonna have to go to Galatz.
Oh yeah, it's gonna move. You're right. He'll have to go to Galatz or feed.
I'd probably rather. Well, he's at full health. I'd probably rather feed. And hear me out, because you feed at full health, right?
And then you
Then
can-
they jump you.
You have more
If
options to
you're-
move left.
If
Yeah.
you're able to escape as a bat, you're gonna clear the feed card, and that means you're gonna suffer a bunch of damage in this fight, right? But you clear the feed card when you escape as a bat, and then you can feed.
Yep. It's gonna be a 3v1.
But at least it's not a 4v1. Thank goodness for that Saboteur.
Yep.
He's pulling double duty. He's delayed Van Helsing twice now.
Feed. He's probably saying, oh, he's doing a countdown. That's his final night supply that's safe. The saboteur can't go off again either. Hope he knows that. He can't just walk there and have a saboteur on it. That hide it's a phantom hide now.
Oh, you're right. It's like it doesn't exist on the board.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Feeding is the right call. And then start moving.
Because, I mean, your only other option is to move on to Van Helsing. You'll have
Right, and with no encounter
encounter
protection. Right, I think you gotta have that encounter to protect you.
Yeah, you'll have no encounter at that point.
No, he
You're
does. He
pretty
does.
much
He's going to
putting
Galetz. It
yourself-
has an encounter because that
It's a lair.
right. It's a lair now, so he can't go to Galetz.
He may have very cleverly
But then he's
put
trapped.
something onto it. Yeah. You're right. I didn't think about that. He can't go anywhere at that point. Oh no, that's not good.
Well, he can wolf form off. He can wolf form to 6, Szeged, or Budapest.
5311.
Now,
yeah.
if I was Snuff,
None of
I
that
would
stuff's
just
good.
yeah. Snuff is probably just gonna walk off, and walk all his hunters to 28, 56, and Szeged, and then force him.
I bet he wishes he still had that nocturnal visit. Oh, that was escape route anyway.
And they're all gonna move off so that he's trapped.
Yeah, I mean you
Can't
move
go-
Mina to 53 or 11.
Oh, never mind.
and
They're
then
going.
you
He's
move
going in.
Dr. Seward to the other one. Mr. X on the trail, so he won't be able to.
He's going
Mr.
in.
Klausenberg. I think you could have actually put him in a situation. Yeah, you could have put him in. Not checkmate, but he would have been forced to move on to an occupied city.
It's a reckless 7, 8, 9, 10. He could go up to 12 if he fangs 4 times with each hunter. Watch dodge start this combat. Dodge, guarantee you.
Yeah,
When you play
he wants
Snuff, you
those
gotta start with
points.
plotting.
Yeah, you got to cotton onto your opponent's tendencies.
Yeah, he's a first turn dodger. Him and Andre Zott. We're on to you, Andre. Play him next week, I think. No, it's not a fog. It's a vamp. Gio, how'd you do? Did you win? Escape. Ooh. Doesn't want that point.
Right?
Now you escape.
Yeah, he's playing anything that has the fang symbol on it. Don't let him have the point.
I think he has Heavenly Host and a knife. He doesn't have a horse though, because he played Sense of Emergency. He's out. No points.
Great.
Yeah. This looks like a
He
GG.
glitched him.
GG. I fixed my OBS, so I'm doing the rest of the day. I go for a bike ride because I'm on April break. I'm a teacher. Another reckless vamp for
What do you teach, Strider?
teach music, or try to.
Okay.
With middle schoolers.
I'm sure you do a great job.
Do my best. Depends. We'll see. So I make my fortune.
I still remember my middle school English, or my middle school music teacher.
Yeah, because they're fun. It can be fun. Let's see.
Yeah.
Fangs again. It's a first turn dodge. You got it. Oh, okay. You got a point though. He's like Snuff heard me. He's trying to vary it up. Now he's at 8.
Well, yeah, it's unfortunate because
Even a hunter kill here would only be worth 3 points.
Why would he pass with Van Helsing?
He was
Oh, he's
delayed.
delayed. That's right. Okay. Here we go. 4v1. That's an achievement, by the way. Remember?
If you can land double fang here, which is like never gonna happen, obviously, but if you could, yeah, she escaped route. I was gonna say, if you could get up to 10 points, you could still have a path forward. If you kill a hunter,
All right. Well,
you score 3 points here if you kill a hunter, which could be meaningful, but
Drek has to stick around for 3 turns. It's their turn he can escape.
he can escape in round 3.
And he has to be above 2, otherwise he's stuck. This is over.
Yeah, Sister Agatha.
Now,
Yeah,
all you gotta do is you
it's
play.
like he's already at 13 health instead of 15.
Yeah. What you do here is you play Heavenly Host with everyone, except for Mina. That way you're guaranteed, because he's going to take 2 from the Heavenly Host regardless, so it's going to be a guaranteed 10 damage to start.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's playing no, it's a punch.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He's not going to get any healing, and Agatha's going to punish him for that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so that's 3.
Comes the knife.
Snuffy says,
Stab,
wow, what if that
stab
means GG from the 1 round? And
No.
and
He's still alive.
oh, it's over. Yeah.
But that's going to be
Yeah.
dead.
I can't write it. I was writing GGWP. It's not my place. We know it's GG. Get your GGs and chat ready for Snuffaluffagus. And nice
You
effort,
could
combat
punch with
Wombat.
everybody. That'd actually be kind of hilarious if he punched with everybody.
You can do that. There's a win.
You could do that. You could do that and win. Everybody, get him! Kick his ass!
That's right. Van Helsing can dodge. Van Helsing dodges, everyone else does the punch.
That's the new canonical ending of Dracula. They all just gang up on him and beat him up.
Mesmerized. See, the punch can beat that.
That's a stylish finish there.
Snuff says that was tough. Get out of here, Snuff. You know that wasn't
he's
tough.
being nice.
He's being nice.
He was a little confused at one point, you know.
He did up to 8 influence, though. You got a lot of influence on Snuff. You did better than Scott Sword did. Sorry, Scott Sword.
Yeah, good game.
That's right.
Good effort on both sides.
Yep, I'm gonna put that in chat.
Dracula unfortunately cracked himself just a little bit, you know, when he wolf formed. It was a really slick little wolf form,
But I think the problem was heading for Klausenberg after Galatz. He should have gone to Bucharest. Follow me?
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah. He'd have gone to Bucharest, then that would have left him the option open of maybe going to Sofia and Bologna and going to the Adriatic Sea. Or if you don't think you could quite pull that off, you could just go to Varna and leave from Varna. Yeah, but
that's the thing about playing Dracula
that I've heard said is like the hunters can make lots of mistakes and still clutch out the game, but Dracula, he can make one little seemingly innocuous mistake and all of a sudden the game unravels for him. But yeah, good effort. That's another thing about Castle Dracula is it can be kind of a trap.
Why would Snuff want to not what? I can't talk. Why would not want to RV there? I think he was right.
Well, good stuff. All right, everybody, I'm gonna go do some schoolwork.
Ah, sounds good. Have fun. Thanks for
absolutely.
joining me, Jair. I appreciate it. I'm gonna end
Yeah,
the stream.
pleasure being here. Thanks for
Uh,
watching, everybody.
yeah.
I'll catch you later.
And congrats to Snuffaluffagus. That puts you in a solid second place. Combat Wombat, well played. And see you all in the next